Hello students, today we are going to discuss DC circuit and measurement. DC circuit and measurement. First of all, we will discuss electric cell. What is electric cell? Actually, electric cell is a device which converts chemical energy into electrical energy and maintains continuous flow of charge, makes continuous flow of charge in an electric circuit. This is the representation of electric circuit and this is the external part. It maintains continuous flow of charge, that is current, in the external circuit. This is electric cell. What about EMF? EMF is actually electromotive force. Electromotive force. What is electromotive force? As you are seeing that, in order to flow the charge in the external circuit as well as within the internal circuit, the cell has to do some work, means it has to supply some energy so that charge can move throughout the complete circuit. I am supposing in order to circulate Q coulomb charge through the complete circuit including the cell, if the work done, that is energy supplied by the cell is W joule, then for unit coulomb charge to circulate through the complete circuit, work done will be W by Q. By definition, this is the EMF of the cell. EMF of the cell is equal to the work done per unit charge, work done in circulating unit charge through the complete circuit including this cell. This is called EMF of the cell and its unit will be joule per coulomb and SI unit will be volt. As you are seeing from its name, it is electromotive force. From this, it appears that it may be some force, but it is absolutely incorrect. It is not a force. This name only comes from historical reason. It is the work done per unit charge. So this is the SI unit of electromotive force. Now come to terminal potential difference. Terminal potential difference. What is terminal potential difference? The potential difference across the two terminals of the cell when it is in closed circuit. When it is in closed circuit is called EMF of the cell. Now I am supposing that the cell is supplying some current in this circuit. This is the internal resistance. Then the reading of voltmeter will be terminal potential difference. And if the key is open, this reading, the reading of voltmeter will give you EMF of the cell. So, terminal potential difference is the reading of voltmeter connected across the two ends of the cell when the cell is in closed circuit. What is the meaning of closed circuit? The meaning of closed circuit is that the key is closed and the cell is supplying some current to the external circuit. In this case, this reading will be terminal potential difference. Now come to the relation between EMF of the cell and terminal potential difference. What do you know about the definition of EMF of the cell? You know, EMF of the cell is equal to total work done in circulating unit charge, means W total upon Q. This can be written as W external plus W internal upon Q. What about W external? W external is the work done in moving unit charge, in moving charge Q in the external circuit, and W internal is the work done in moving charge Q inside the cell, that is in internal circuit. So this is the terminal potential difference, capital V, and this is the potential drop, small v, inside the internal resistance. So this will be capital V plus IR. You know, voltage is equal to current multiplied by resistance, and current is I and resistance is small r. So this is the relation between EMF of the cell and terminal potential difference. From this relation, what you are concluding about the terminal potential difference? You are concluding about the terminal potential difference, V is equal to E minus IR. And if V is equal to E minus IR, it means that, what this implies? This implies that terminal potential difference is somewhat less than EMF of the cell. It is less than EMF of the cell. But in case when the cell is being charged by the external source, I am supposing that this is the cell and it is being charged. I am supposing this is the DC source, and it is connected positive, negative. It is connected like this. Then this is being charged. Now what will happen to terminal potential difference? What you are seeing? You are seeing that the direction of current in the external circuit is reversed. So this will be E minus IR. So this will be E plus IR. From this, what you are concluding? You are concluding that terminal potential difference becomes greater than EMF of the cell. In what case? When the cell is being charged. When it is discharging, then terminal potential difference is less than EMF, and when it is being charged, terminal potential difference is more than EMF of the cell. Now, one thing more. What is this? This is the potential drop within the internal resistance. Means the potential drop inside the electrolyte between the two electrodes. This is opposing the EMF of the cell. Therefore, this is also called back EMF. This is also called back EMF. This is back EMF. That's it.